Hello everybody, my name is Tallara and I'd like to welcome you back to our Let's Play series of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Welcome to Chapter 11, where Shulk and Co. have just entered Sword Valley. After saying our farewells to Dixon and Albus, the party is going to head for Galahad Fortress, which is located on the Sword's Hilt, aka all the way on the other side. You may recognize the name Sword Valley. This is actually the place where the prologue of the game took place. So 30 hours later, Shulk has caught up to where we were at the very beginning of the game. The prologue showed Dunban and a bunch of other Homs heroes from both Colony 9 and Colony 6 basically having a last stand here against the Mechon. They managed to survive, but barely, and Dunban suffered some very serious injuries from wielding the Monado. They basically were able to buy us 1 year of peace until the Mechon licked their wounds and came up with a brand new idea on how to terrorize the Homs. That's right, they created the Faced Mechon, which are actually invulnerable to the Monado, or they were until we unlocked the Monado's true power. We also found out that our good friend Fiora, Shulk's childhood crush, Dunban's sister, is still alive and has been made into one of these face mechon. She doesn't seem to recognize Shulk or any of her other childhood friends and family, but well, that's not stopping us. We're going right on over to the Mechonis to try to rescue her. And to do so, we have to cross the giant sword that connects the Bionis and the Mechonis. That's right, this whole thing right here that you see, this is a sword. Just goes to show you the sort of scale we're working on right here, that the sword is so big it just looks like a valley. So to proceed forward, I think we need to activate this gate right here. 6th gate access panel. It's locked. Oh, okay. Great. Guess we're not getting through there. Did I miss something back in Ged Fortress, perhaps? Let's take a look. Ah, yes, this is green. I think we missed this. Gate lock release. Okay, so using that button unlocks that button. And then if we use that button, we should be able to lower the gate, I hope. If you've watched any of my other episodes of our journey through Xenoblade Chronicles so far, you're probably sick of me wandering around and commenting about how beautiful the environments are, but guess what? I'm gonna do it again. One of the best parts, not only about Xenoblade Chronicles, but all of its sequels and the other games, are the environments, the sense of scale, these huge open worlds you can explore that are so unique. I mean, in what other game can you explore a giant sword connecting the bodies of two giants? It's very unique and very beautiful, and whenever I get the chance, I love to just gaze around at these environments. There's something about feeling very small in a very big world that just lends itself to adventure. Look at that thing. That is a level 52 M104 Fortress unit. You can see why I kind of went around and up on these platforms, because as soon as I saw that thing, I figured we did not want to fight it. So we took a little detour. We went all the way around. The issue is going to be we need to open another gate. And where is that gate mechanism? Let's see. Oh, what about up here? Music is kind of ominous around here too, and it's keeping me on my toes. Obviously there are Mechon about, and at any time we might get attacked, so everyone please remain on high alert. Looks like the sword has lots of natural defenses, and it's not just a regular sword. Like, it has energy flowing through it. It has gates and lights, and the sword seems much more advanced than you would think, and perhaps even alive? Is it going too far to say that? At the very least, it's more than just your regular sword. There's another fortress over on that side. Probably gonna want to head there, so let's get a bit lower. got around some of those big Mechon guards, so hopefully our path should be a little bit smoother. Let's see here. If I jump, do you think I'll break my legs? Maybe. Maybe. Let's take the stairs instead, shall we? Or this ramp. We've got some smaller Mechon down here. There's quite a few of them, though. The Offensive Mechon Plus, level 47, is right there. And this spot is called the Dolgan Outpost. I kind of want to go check it out, to be honest with you. And perhaps going in there is how we'll unlock the next gate, so let's go see. Oh, is it guarded? Looks like it. We've got M63X android units outside the door. Level 47. Let's see if there's a side entrance. Ooh, surprise request. Dolgan Outpost is occupied by Mechon. Defeat their leader and take control of the facility. Interesting. I think that's the first time I've ever come across that, where you just get hit with a side quest as you enter the area. There wasn't actually a quest giver. Well, I wanted to explore this fortress before. The fact that we just got a quest, now I really want to do it. I mean, we can't allow the Mechon to have an outpost here, right? We've got to try to clear this out. So it only makes sense that we try to lend a hand. Alright, there's one M63 down. There's also an M54 armored unit as well. The issue is, of course, because these are Mechon, Melia and Dunban can't hit them unless Shulk uses his Enchant Monado ability to grant them the ability to actually do damage to the Mechon. So we gotta make sure that we do that. We'll also use Monado Buster whenever we can, which does lots of damage to Mechon. So far, so good. 2 down, 1 to go. Boom. Alright. Now we can head inside. The question is, how many Mechon are inside guarding this area? That's a level 48 M63X android unit. Let's take him down next, shall we? As long as we don't get too outnumbered, as long as it's 1, 2, maybe 3 Mechon at a time, I feel confident. The issue is when we start getting really outnumbered. The other issue, of course, is we need Shulk to get his Monado powers activated as fast as possible, because otherwise Melia and Dunban are essentially useless, and Dunban can't draw aggro. Well, he can, but it's more difficult for him to draw aggro when he's not doing damage. There we go, he's drawn aggro now. Let's see how much damage we can do. There we go. Boom. So far, so good, guys. We are a Mechon exterminating squad. Okay, we should... Ooh, first of all, let's hit this button. Gate lock release. Aha! I think that is indeed what we needed to do to get through the next gate, so... Whether or not we were going to liberate this fortress, we did have to come in here to at least unlock the gate. But we're going to keep moving. So we've got over here... Ooh, sweet. Are these ether crystals? Yeah, wind ether gear. We can harvest some wind ether from that machine right there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't realize they had scout droids. The M46 covert killer. He saw us and went and reported in. Oh, this is not good. He went and reported to his boss, and now we are extremely outnumbered. Alright, this is the leader of the fortress right here. The one we just had a vision killing Dunban. Let's see what we can get done. Prudent Person is the name of the level 49 unique monster up here. I think it makes more sense if we try to take out the others first. This M63 android unit. Let's see if we can take him down. Well, I'm down. So is Melia. Oh, this is not looking good. It was that stupid scout unit. It totally gave us away. I wasn't prepared for the battle. But sometimes it's just the way it is, isn't it? You gotta deal with the hand you're dealt. We could at least get one of them down. That should make the retry a little easier. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do that. But okay, we know what we're up against. We've got two normal Mechon, for lack of a better descriptor, and then the unique monster guarding the top. So, let's try it again. Let's see if we can go around this side so we can avoid unnecessary fighting. And I know now that when we go up, we need to keep an eye out for that scout droid. Oh man, unfortunately it does look like the guards outside respawn every time. So we are gonna have to fight our way back up again. But hey, we'll get some free experience points, I guess. By the time we get up to the top, hopefully we'll be even stronger and ready to take on the big boss. Alright, I came up here again, and luckily it went much better the second time around. We defeated the leader of the Mechon, and Dolgan Outpost is now under our control. Thank you very much. There is one M63X that we need to clear up here. But then we have taken back this base for the Homs, which is perfect. Gotta love weakening the Mechon wherever we can. We also got some good loot out of that, which is nice. And, yeah, one less stronghold for the Mechon. We'll take it. Now we can go back down and over to the gate, which we should be able to unlock, and proceed further through Sword Valley. Gotta love picking up a random side quest and being able to weaken the Mechon, strengthen the Homs, and get loot all at the same time. Talk about killing 3 birds with 1 stone. Alrighty, so the button to open this gate, there it is. Activated from the fortress back there. We should be able to activate this one, and then open the 4th gate. Getting closer and closer to the hilt of the sword, which is where we're trying to go. These are some heavy-duty defenses. Whoa! Speaking of heavy-duty defenses, we've got some M82 melee units, but most importantly, we've got the M104 Fortress unit, which I do not want to engage with, so we are going to give them a wide berth, and again, we're going to go up and around to avoid any unnecessary combat. Music's actually gotten a bit more peaceful here. Maybe it's because we're weakening the Mechon's forces here. And slowly restoring peace? That, or the game just decided that we need a break after all this fighting. Alright, I guess we gotta go up and over now. Uh-oh. Or not. Not getting across there. Can we not get down from up here? Interesting. I figured this was the way to go just like last time. But maybe not. Something has spotted us as well. The offensive Mechon Plus. Right. Easy peasy. Maybe we are gonna have to walk on the ground here. Fortunately, we were kind of thwarted by the fact that the overpass was split in 2. I'm wondering maybe if we go up the other side, though, we'll have more luck, because you can see right over there, there's another sort of like passage leading up. Maybe that'll do it. Let's jump down and hopefully Shulk doesn't break his legs. Just a minor break, nothing we can't walk off. Now let's try going up and around the other side. If not, we'll just have to go on the ground and avoid that giant Mechon. Let's see what we can do over on this side. Here's the little gate or tunnel that I spotted from down below. But it doesn't look like it'll bring us in the right direction. Looks like it's gonna lead us actually backwards, so we'll just pick up those few items there and actually go back out. Yeah, that's just leading to the dead end as well. Alright. I guess what this means is we are gonna have to go down and contend with the giant mechon down here. AKA, do our best to avoid. He's so big and so slow that I think we might be alright if we just run around the back. There's some crashed ships here. I guess wreckage from last year's battle. And lo and behold, another locked gate up ahead, presumably barring our path. Lots of mechon on the ground down here. Holy moly. Okay, doesn't look like we can get through that gate, because you can see the button is red, so we're gonna need to find a way to activate the button first. So let's keep moving this way. Wow, the sky is beautiful tonight. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful night here in Sword Valley. I like how all the crashed ships actually have loot in them. Don't mind if I do. Hop in and grab these few items. Perfect. Whoa, look at this! We were talking earlier about how the Mechonis sword actually appears to absorb ether from the Bionis, and that's perhaps what fuels the Mechonis? Yeah, I think that theory is proven right here. Look how much ether there is! There's literally waterfalls of it pooling into this huge storage area. Wow, yeah, this is not just a sword. This is more like a giant needle. Just absolutely leeching the Bionis of its ether. That's probably not a good sign. How much ether can the Bionis lose before it becomes a problem? I don't want to find out. Alright, we got an M71 flexible unit right there. I don't know if we have any Spider-Man fans watching, but that thing reminds me a lot of Dr. Octopus. I gotta be honest, I kind of want to fight it. But what I'm gonna do is we're gonna wait for those reinforcements to go by first so we don't get outnumbered. And then I really would like to fight the M71 flexible unit. Let's see. Can we be Spider-Man in this situation? And emerge victorious no matter how many arms this thing has? Hopefully. Starting off with the Monado Enchant, of course, so everyone can actually do damage to this thing. Holy moly, there is so much going on. So many arts are being used. There's just so many colors. Alright, he's about half health. So far, so good. Honestly, hopefully that patrol doesn't interfere. That's going to be the thing that'll lose us this battle. If that patrol right there actually interferes with this battle, we are going to be in trouble. Hopefully they don't notice us. I don't know. Let's see. They are right there, right behind. Whether they notice us or not is basically going to determine the fate of this battle. It doesn't look like they noticed us. Oh my god, it's a miracle. It is an actual miracle that that patrol did not notice us. And we took down Dr. Octopus. Nice. That was a nice battle. Alright, let's wait for that patrol to go by again. The worst patrol in the world, by the way. They didn't even notice a full-scale battle about 3 feet to their left. Anywho, they're actually led by a unique monster, the defective Ipos, which I would take down if he didn't have 4 other units for backup, so we will instead revel in the victory of our fight against Dr. Octopus and leave them to their mechon stuff. Alright, this is the Analda control base, where hopefully the next control button is. And here, we've got another surprise quest. The Analda control base is also occupied by Mechon. Defeat their leader and take control of the facility. Perfect, we can do that. Like I said, seeing as we're here, we may as well weaken the Mechon's control of this area. Now the issue here is there is another little scout unit that announced our presence before I was ready. Don't love that. The M46 covert killer is extremely annoying. Is the long and short of it here. Alright. We've got the Tranquil Morax, which is level 50, and appears to be the leader of this area. So very similar to the last base. Fortunately, Dunban is down very quickly. That's not ideal. Yeah, these Mechon aren't going to give up their territory without a fight. That's for sure. Whew, that Tranquil Morax put up a heck of a fight. Luckily, Analda control base is now under our control, and we've taken down all the Mechon that were occupying this place. Don't mind if I do. Let's take their treasure. Looks like they had some good stuff there. Awesome. We will take that, thank you very much, and then we will also activate this button right here, the gate release button, which releases the locking mechanism all the way back by the gate. Alright folks, we know where we need to go. Before we go there though, I do want to see what's upstairs. More loot. Got an item. This one is much taller than the other control base. More loot. Aha, ether crystals. Yeah, there's good stuff up here. This was a big base. Obviously no one in it right now except Mechon, but well, they're not here now either, thanks to Shulk & Co. Okie dokie, this place is cleared out. We've got our rewards, and now let's get back to the gate. If we move around the ether storage area on these elevated platforms, you get a really good view of that thick river of ether flowing down below us. It's officially nighttime. We've spent a full day fighting our way through Sword Valley, and we're still not done. Alright, where are we now? We're inside this little area with a bunch of Mechon right there that we can avoid. I see some more over here, however, that I don't think we can avoid. Hello? M63 Destruction Unit. Would you like to battle? After that last fight, this should be pretty easy in comparison. That last one was so tough. Let us exhibit our strength indeed. Show the Mechon who they're really messing with. Down goes the M63, and now we've got two M35 Woodpecker units. Is it the first time we fought these things? I don't remember fighting anything with a codename Woodpecker, but luckily they were super weak. Alright, great work, guys. I'm wondering now, I don't think we needed to go through that gate back there with the mechanism we unlocked. That must just be a side area, because my quest markers actually taking us up through this way. Unless it's just all one big loop.
Hey, look! Can we get in through there?
It looks as though it's unguarded. It should make for a decent entry point.
Now's our chance, Dunban.
Yes. But don't lower your guard. The Mechon may just be hiding.
Alright, we'll stay on high alert for an ambush, but so far, so good. We've made it to the port access pathway and are getting closer and closer to the fortress, so I like the look of that. Gosh, what a beautiful evening. And we are getting ever closer to the Mechonis. You can see it lurking there just behind the fortress at the other end of the sword. Uh-oh.
I've been waiting for you.
It's the ambush Dunban warned us about.
Predictable. I knew you were going to come.
How could you? How could you do this to your own kind?
That ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm just having the time of my life here. Ain't that the point? I even get to take out that annoying Monado brat.
Oi, Beardy! You're talking pretty tough there. Don't be so sure you can take us all on by yourself.
Come on! I ain't that stupid.
What's that sound?
You scumbag!
Well then, Monado boy. Think you can do it? Can you kill them all? I wonder who's inside. Who could it be? Your dad? Your mom? Maybe that special someone. Aha! Looks like we have our first contestant. Too bad she won't give me much of a fight.
It's just like with Zanza. Chala, look out!
Too bad she won't give me much of a fight.
There we go, Shulk changing the future. Charlotte's not gonna die on our watch. Ryan was right when he called this guy a scumbag. This guy has no redeeming qualities.
There's something different about them.
You catch on quick, boy. You're right. These weapons are special. They were made especially to decompose you Homs. No, wait. Any being from Bionis.
How can that be?
I don't know about all this technical stuff, but it's something to do with that ether.
It must be like the technology used in this sword.
Like the Bionis blood. The fortress sucks its blood out for us.
Yeah, exactly.
Then we use it to make this green liquid.
You monsters!
Pretty clever, don't you think? This world suits me just fine, Dunban.
Mumka, you're gonna pay.
I'm tired of your yapping, Mr. Hero. I'm gonna squish you like a slug, right here where we shared such lovely memories.
God, does this guy ever shut up? We've wanted to kill Metalface since the very beginning. Now that we've found out that it's Mumkar inside Metalface, well, let's just say the motivation is higher than ever. This guy sucks. Sometimes in video games, you know, you find enemies that you can at least understand their motivations. You might not like them, but you can understand where their villainous origin comes from, what caused them to be the way that they are. Mumkar is just nothing but pure evil. He's selfish. He's cowardly. He's a traitor. You name it, Mumkar embodies it. I hate that guy so much. And here he is. He's gonna try to ambush us. But you know what? I don't care if he's bringing his mass-produced faces with their ether weapons specifically designed to sap our energy. As long as I've got the hate for Mumkar fueling through my body, I feel confident that we can do this, and we have to do this. This is for the Homs, this is for the people of Colony 9, this is for Dunban. Talk about the ultimate revenge if we can take it down, Mumkar, and the rest of his lackeys.
Alright, I'm feeling it. Here we go! Nalia, it's up to you.
Leave it to me. That's called ult.
Stay calm. Stay focused. Good job, everyone.
We did it!
Again. Some dance. Awesome. Leave this to me. Vision.
I feel my power returning. Yeah, Dumba!
Alright, down go the lackeys. Now we can focus on Mr. Idiot himself, Mumkar. Ugh, I hate this guy. Even his voice, it's so annoying. No wonder you didn't have any friends, Mumkar, and you had to go try to make robot friends instead. Everyone in Colony 9 must have just hated this guy, which drove him to villainy. Perhaps that's his origin story. Regardless, how many times have we fought this guy now? This is fight number 4, 5? Every single time when we've thought we've had him in our grasp, he slipped away like the little weasel that he is. So I'm hoping this time is the time that we can actually defeat him. Right, we're doing good. He is level 52. We're only level 48 right now, but we are absolutely holding our own. Like I said, the power of hatred courses through my veins, which is actually a very strong buff, believe it or not. You can't get buffed much better than you can with the power of hatred. For a chain attack, I think. Let's see how much damage we can inflict here. Start with Stream Edge. Move into Elemental Discharge. Follow up with Steel Strike. Bring it back around to Shulk for a Shaker Edge. Melia is now going to use Fire Elemental. That gives us 7,400 damage, which isn't a lot. However, Mumkar is now flat on his butt, which is perhaps the best part about all of this. We have knocked him down, stunned him. Let's see how much damage we can inflict. Doing really great, guys. Keep this up. We are kicking butt right now. As per usual, the boss battle music is absolutely slapping right now. They did not have to shred the guitar that hard for us, but they did, so we can't let the music department down. Talk about even more motivation to succeed, am I right? Custom Grand Shot. We're not gonna let that hit. Hang on. Let's see. Well, I said I wasn't gonna let it hit, and guess what I did? I let it hit. Sorry, Dunban. Oh no, and he dazed us! Are we gonna lose? We were doing so good! Up until we got dazed, we were literally killing this battle. Oh my goodness. Melia, please. Please help. Okay, Shulk's back up. Dunban's back up. None of this is ideal. The tides of battle can change at any second. You can never get too comfortable in a battle. Right. Gotta get Minato Enchant back up so we can actually do some damage. Oh man, I was sitting way too pretty, I think. I was getting too comfortable with our position. Okay. Hang in there, guys. He's literally so close to dead. Yes! Whew! We did it! I got worried there for a second. That was a close fight. But ultimately, the power of hatred prevailed.
Yes, this is the power of the Monado. You wanted it, so now you can have it, Mumkar!
Yes! Finish him, Dunban!
You're the one who's finished!
Die! Stop!
Wait, huh? What? Why are you stopping me?
Get out of my way, Shulk! It's Mumkar! He's not a Mechon!
Yeah, but he's
Have you
awful.
forgotten everything he's done?
I don't care if he's a Hums.
Killer instinct.
He's a traitor.
I hate him, Dumban! For what he did to Fiora and the Emperor! So of course I want to get my revenge!
Shulk.
But... Face Mechon are not like the others. They're people. Like us. Are you really willing to kill another Homs?
Wow.
Yes. Sometimes needs must.
Even if it's Fiora? What then? When we set out, I wanted to destroy all Mechon. That was my aim. But now, I know that there are people inside. I have to know why. What's the reason for all of this? Why do Bionis and Mechonis have to keep on fighting? I have to find out why.
So, that is your fight.
Wow. Mumkar, you are one lucky son of a gun. You owe Shulk big time. Even when given a second chance, he of course immediately betrays it. Not sure what else I expected of Mumkar, but at least we've
Never
disabled
forgive
his
what is done.
Mechon.
And yet, your words, they ring true. I feel their weight. We have to help Fiora now. We'll worry about the rest later.
Right.
Did you hear that, Mumkar? We haven't got time to be playing around with you.
You always had to have the last word. Just die!
Mumkar just never gives up, does he?
No!
Just
Don't move!
die!
Well. That's called karma. Shulk and Dunban could still take the moral high ground. They didn't have to sully themselves with Mumkar, and yet he still got what he deserved. Talk about everyone coming out on top. I think he was beyond redemption.
You went too far, you fool.
Agreed. And that's that. At least we don't have to worry about him chasing us all over Bionis anymore. Bye-bye, Mumkar. Now, what is this? Alvis? Evil stepmother?
They are of surprisingly little use, those visions.
Because he could not save his majesty. That was within the margin of fate. It was not Shulk's fault.
So you side with the boy?
Did you find anything out?
I did. It is most fascinating, this spear. The green fluid alters and destroys the structure of the ether, which is the building block of life on Bionis. It appears to have been created from ether energy drawn from the blood of the Bionis.
Could that explain the ether flowing through Sword Valley?
I do not think it is the only reason, but it is too early to draw conclusions.
Is there a countermeasure?
Creating antibodies is a simple matter. We will be ready.
That is good news.
Why did you have to include him? You know how he disgusts me.
We must respect our elders. Dixon has known him far longer than us.
Interesting. So Larithia is reverse engineering the Mechon spears? And also, are they working with Dixon? One door closes, another door opens. Anyway, back to the group.
At least he's out of the way.
Yep.
Now we just need to get inside. They're in there. Fiora and the Golden Mechon.
So many visions this afternoon. Fiora? Shulk? Uh-oh.
Fiora! Shulk! What's up?
Did you see something?
No.
Why would you lie?
You did see something.
Oh, Shulk.
All right. It was the Silver Mechon. Fiora. She's definitely inside the fortress.
All right. At least we know what to expect.
So, Fiora is inside. I can't let that vision come true. I have to save her.
We'll do what we can, Shulk. We'll do what we can. Alright, that got the whole squad up to level 49. Shulk and the others have finally defeated Mumkar once and for all in Sword Valley. They can now enter Galahad Fortress where Fiora is through the fortress's rear entrance. There you have it. That's our next move. I think it's time to call it a day here though, folks. It's been an exciting journey through Sword Valley, and it ultimately ended with Mumkar finally being out of the picture. Next up is Fiora, and we've got another future we need to change. We need to save her and hopefully get her to come to her senses. But one thing at a time. On our next episode, we are going to enter Galahad Fortress, so I will see you guys back here soon for more Xenoblade Chronicles. Thank you all so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying this series so far. I've been loving replaying this game. It has been a ton of fun, and what's even better is sharing the journey with all of you. So thanks again. Bye-bye.